Hello everybody and welcome to Gotnex Gaming and some GameDev Tycoon. Yes, this is not a new game. This is an old game. It came out back in 2013, but I am excited to play it today because they finally announced back in the middle of October that they're coming to mobile platform, which is huge. This game that they've been asking people, lots of people have been asking forever for a mobile version of this game. It's coming to the iPad and the iPhone on November 28th, 2017, and it will have a PC update, which is supposed to be really big in content. It's a free update, and it'll be coming to Android after that as well. And it's one of those games that I never played on my channel. It's like software. It's like the poor man's Software Inc. I've played plenty of Software Inc. on this channel. It's one of the games that I featured. And this game is kind of cute and quirky. And it's mostly a clicker type of deal. But you go and you develop your own software company, blah, 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 all of that stuff. I've played over 100 hours of this game in my time. Never did it on the channel. But we're going to do it now just kind of as a little ode to Greenheart Games for coming up with the mobile version of it. If you guys want to see more of these videos, leave a like, leave some comments, leave some support, that whole thing. Welcome to GameDev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Okay. Before you can start your venture, you have to give your upcoming company a name. So this should be very easy. My gamer name is Imponwe, so that'll be my player name. But the company name will be ONESOFT Games. If I can find the G key, would be awesome. Player will be Imponwe. That's me. Whoops. Too many capital letters. Why did I do that? That was weird. I got both the first capital and both the first words, both those words to be capital. Anyway, not much you could do here as far in the way of customizing your character. Can you just play with this as much as you want and make it whatever? You played this game before, you could choose the previously gained hints to new game. We're not going to do hints. I'll kind of explain it as we go along. To the best of my knowledge anyway. You start off here in your little garage and you have to go ahead and start creating projects. You start off in year one, month one, with 70K in cash, and we're kind of blowing through stuff here already. So let's go develop a game right away. I do have some game names that I have written down to start off with. So we're going to go ahead and use those. If you guys have suggestions for game names, by all means, topics and things like that, let me know. I'm going to do this as a military action game. We're going to pick the platform. It costs $20,000 to develop it there, and $5K to develop here. We're going to go with the PC. Even though the market share is significantly different, we're going to go PC here. It costs us $10K. We're going to make a text-based basic game. Nothing crazy, just to kind of start ourselves off and get ourselves going. Just to get an idea of the game. So now you are going to get points towards design and technology, and you'll get some bug points or research points, and you have to... these points are kind of what make the game up and give the game its rating and its overall hype and all of that stuff. We'll get more into that later on. It also gives you research points that you can spend later on to research new topics and technologies and blah, blah, blah. And again, we'll get into all that later on. So development stage one here, we have the Space Force military action. We can put some of our time allocation into these three pieces here in the stage one. So you have to kind of figure out what's good. This game is going to need more of than anything else. It is a military action game. Doesn't need a lot of story or quest. Probably doesn't need a lot of engine. Or maybe a little bit of engine, but needs mostly gameplay, right? So got to try to find the balance that's going to make a really good game. Let that go. We'll get some more points, more technology, some research, a bug there. A lot of design points, a lot of research points. So now we get into dialogues in stage two, level design and artificial intelligence. We don't need artificial intelligence here. Level design is probably important because it's an action game. Dialogues, not so important, right? So we're going to kind of go and take a chance here and make a big risk and see if this works for us. We go to stage two. There will be a stage three. We'll get more points here to kind of go into their places. And then we have stage three, where we get to pick certain features here, which are, there are only a few features that we have. And we can't turn off the graphic feature. That stays whatever it was, whatever you set from the beginning. You can turn off sound if you want to, or you can add it in. We'll add in basic sound for 5K, and we're going to drop down the sound, though. We're going to give this a lot of graphics and some world design because it is an action game. That should be a decent balance for us. Let's see how it does. We'll come to the end of this, and then you have to wait for the bugs here to be finished off before you go and release the game. Otherwise, it's going to, like, hurt the game, right? So we'll hit finish as soon as the bugs are gone. And we got 12 design, 10 for technology, and we're going to take a look and see how that works out for us. Not too shabby to begin with, I got to be honest with you. I think I've not done that well in the beginning previously. So I think you go through and it gives you what all of your experience gained will be for each topic, including your own character. You can either trash the game, release the game. We're going to release the game. We need to make money. We have 39K cash left after all of that. You do spend 8K a month. It just popped up right there. Perfect timing to kind of sit here in your own little garage and develop your software. First reviews for your newly released game, Space War, came in. So we're going to see the reviews now. And he goes in a 1 to 10, of course. And here we get a 4 from Star Games. They say it's okay. We get a 3. They should forget about our fish. They shouldn't forget about artificial intelligence. Oh, okay. So they think they want AI. 5 have seen better. Best rating so far. Uninspiring all games. So this wasn't that great of a game. And that's okay. It's all trial and error at the beginning. And you figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work for you. And you kind of move along and do it. So after that, ONESOFT will get some news. Games. A newcomer in the game industry has just released their first game, Space War. The game has a moderate response from reviewers. We are curious what ONESOFT games will deliver in the future. And then we'll get to see sales. You can click on the screen and you do generate a game report. Now, the benefit of doing a game report, it will tell you what worked and what didn't work and what you should try to do in the future. Very important going forward to build stuff. We're going to select that because it's the only game we have. Now, first week of sales, we sold 2,256 units in its first week on the market. Not too shabby as we pick up 15K in sales. We'll take that. It's not too bad. We're going to get some points there into research, and we can spend those research points later on. Our post-release analysis of Space War is complete, and we got the following results. Military in action is a great combination. Sound seems to be quite important for this type of game. So we dropped the sound down, and sound should be more important. So we'll factor that in next time. And it kind of lets you know, gives you hints as you go as to what you should be putting into a particular type of game as you go. So you don't have to remember all this stuff off the top of your head because there's tons of stuff. This thing branches out forever in a day with all different things that are going on. All right, so now we have some idle time. We can either do research, and right now we can either research a custom game engine or a new topic. We don't have enough research points for a game engine, which is 50. We have 22 points. We could do a new topic. New topics gives you a couple of things here to kind of work with. We already have military, werewolf, racing, and horror. I think these are random when they start the game, and then these are random as well as they get released. And there's a bunch of them. You can see there's a whole bunch of question marks here. These are ones we can try to research. My recommendation is wait and get a custom game engine right away. It kind of makes your game better to start with and makes your experience better, of your character better going off as well. So you should wait and get the 50 points and do custom game engine right away. So we'll just go ahead and not do that, and we'll start another game right away. So we'll develop a new game. Game 2. We're going to call this one Heroes. Nope. Here we go again with the double clicking. Heroes End. Pick a topic. We're going to call this horror. And we're going to pick a genre, and we're going to call this RPG. Horror RPG game. Heroes End, right? Kind of fits. Pick platform. We're going to go PC again. We're going to stick to the PC here, and you'll see why later on. This one, we're going to go a little bit better graphics. We'll go to the 2D graphics because we want to gain experience in that. It costs us 15K so far to do this all together, so we had to start development, and we got 15K going into Heroes End. Now, here we are. We have never done horror RPG, so we don't have any clues as to what we're going to put into it, but I would imagine an RPG needs story and quests. The engine will be probably pretty important as well as the gameplay. So we'll kind of bring everything up a little bit here and see how that pans out for us. Getting those research points up, which is good. We're going to get to 50 so we can do a custom game engine. Dialogue in an RPG is probably very important, as well as maybe level design not so much. I don't know about artificial intelligence. I don't know if AI is important with RPGs, but we'll see. We'll bring it up a little bit to see how it affects things going forward. So far, no bugs, which is interesting. And I spoke too soon. There's one bug. World design, I would imagine, in RPG is very important. So are graphics. Sound, maybe not so much so. In RPG, got more dialogue stuff going on than you want in sound and things like that. Let that go the rest of the way, and this is not going to be as good a game as the last one, for sure. We're going to get rid of those bugs. We get a little bit more design. If you do wait, you will gain more points, but you have the you may see bugs happen as well. So Space War is now off the market. It sold 5,993 units, generating 41,979 in sales. That's not too shabby. We'll take that. Nice way to start things off. We got a new record here in the design sector of 13. We'll see all of our experience go up. And this continues to go up. Later on, you can start training your character as well to raise their levels in certain things as well. And that'll help things out too. We're going to release that game and we're going to see how that does. We're going to wait for the review. Here comes the Heroes End review. Came in. Let's see if we did any better than that first atrocious release. Not bad, not good. Star Games is just beating us up here. They do not like our stuff. Meh. Informed Gamer doesn't like it as well. We've got a 5. Have seen better. And I get a feeling we're going to get a 5 or a 6 here. 6, I like it. All games. Okay. So, kind of very middle of the road. We're going to generate the game report. It gives you your average rating here, 4.75. And we're going to see how Heroes End did in the long run for that stuff. We wait for sales. 2.3K, so we get another 15,000 in sales. Industry news. Recent market studies suggest that the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sectors. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. So this is obviously a spoof of Commodore 64, and you will see that a lot throughout the game. They do a whole bunch of that, and I'll point them out. The ones that I know anyway, I'll point them out for you as they come along. Experts say that this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. So, yeah, we all know how the Commodore went. Heroes End was so successful that we now have 6 fans. Wow, look at that. We have a total of 6 fans. That's amazing. So, 2.3K in our first month or week or whatever. We're getting another 4,000. Nope, we got another 2,000 units there. Post-release analysis says that horror and RPG is an okay combination. Gameplay seems to be quite important for this type of game. Platform genre match for the PC RPG is good. Generally speaking, they usually are pretty good that way. So let's see, what are we going to do next? We have 45, so we definitely need a little bit more points to get the research we want. Heroes End is selling so-so. Let's go for a third game. I'm going to call this one New Dawn. And we're going to pick our topic. We'll call it Werewolf. Adventure? Werewolf Adventure? I don't know if that's going to be a good mix. I got to be honest with you, I've never seen Werewolf in the 100 hours that I've played this, but it is what it is. That's what makes this game so fantastic. And I'm telling you, this is the kind of game that just once you start getting going and you start clicking, you can't stop. You lose hours in this game without even realizing it. 2D graphics game, this should be okay. We'll let him start working on things. Engine, I don't think it's going to be as important as gameplay, and it's an adventure, so it needs the story quests. I could be wrong, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this game, so we're learning as we go here. Heroes End's not doing too shabby there in sales. I don't think we need much dialogue. Level design, maybe not so much. Artificial intelligence and adventure. Oof. I don't know. Werewolves. I think American Werewolf in London when I hear werewolf. I don't know why. I watched it when I was a kid, when I was really young, and I was probably traumatized by it. It's an adventure game, probably needs sound. Graphics are important. I think in every game. World design, maybe not so much. Maybe it is. I don't know. We're gonna learn and find out. 8, 6, 9. A couple bugs finished. Let's get rid of the bugs. According to rumors, the Japanese company Nintendo is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. So you can see the play on names. There's a lot of that in this game. They're actually pretty funny. Some of them are actually pretty funny. So many indie sources out that the home gaming consoles will take off, but we're eager to see what Nintendo will deliver. Well, if they can only see 35 years later, right? Bugs are gone. Design and technology 10 and 7. Not fantastic at all. So New Dawn is not going to be looking so great. We do get a bonus for having the new topic, new combo. And we'll see how that works out for us here. We did level up in level design. We're close in world design. Graphics is up a level, which is important. Graphics are always important, I feel like, in any game. And we'll see that going forward, too. Looks like my character's going to level up soon as well. I don't think I've ever leveled up this quickly. Heroes End is now off the market. Sold 7,787 units. Generating 54,530 in sales, which is my best game to date. Not too bad. First reviews of our newly released game, New Dawn, came in. 3, pretty bad. Oh man, that's hurtful. We knew it was going to be a bad one. Waste of time. Ooh. 4, meh. I love the meh, Game Hero. Thanks, Game Hero. Has its moments. All games, we love you. Absolutely. It's probably like a 4, right? Maybe not even. Maybe not even a 4. I don't know. Let's generate the game report. It's a 3.75. Yeesh. That was abysmal. What are the sales going to be like? 1.8. Not bad. Hi there. I just finished New Dawn. I think you have potential. I'm in contracting business, and we could use your skills like yours. Ooh, gosh. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know. I'll see if I have some work for you. Jason. So we got contract work, which is available now. You can kind of go do contracts, kind of like in Software Inc., where you generally start off the game doing contracts rather than doing your own software right away. But here you get contracts later on. Our post-release analysis. Werewolf and Adventure is okay. Dialogue seems to be very important for this type of game. And platform genre match. PC Adventure is great. So got to keep that in mind going forward as well. So now we're going to do... Let's do our research. We're going to do a custom game engine. Like I said, this is important. And we're going to let him work on that. And he's going to get some research points. He's going to get some research points for working on his custom game engine stuff. We're going to design a game engine right after this as well. Nintendo has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Yes, we all remember the Nintendo NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. It was fantastic. I had one. You have successfully reached custom game engine. So now we can go create a game engine if you want. You can create your own custom game engine. We could do that here. You can put in what you want to research for it. 2D graphics, very important. I leave this stuff out early on. We have 70K. We're going to spend 50 of it just to make this thing. And we don't want to spend any more than that. So I'm going to call it Punity. It's going to be, because, if they're going to do player names, so am I. And that's just going to be the name of it. Punity right now. We're obviously going to do more versions of it. So we'll name it aptly as we go. And I have spelled Punity wrong. So there's that. Whoa. Okay, good thing I looked at that. Punity. Yes, we could change the name later on too, by the way. It's not that big of a deal. At the end of all of it, you can go back and I think edit your names. New Dawn is now off the market. It sold 6,932 units, 48,538 in sales, and we have 22K in cash. While we work on this here, we're getting some research points. Custom game engine, 2D graphics, version 2, which is going to be important and it's going to help our games. Your new game engine Punity is now complete. So now when we go develop a game, we can use our own game engine to do stuff. So we're pretty short on cash. I don't know if we want to actually make a game. We may want to actually go do some contract work there. So this is 5 weeks. You want to take a small contract at first. This way you don't get too high of a penalty. Like this one here is like 3K in penalty if you don't make it. This one here is 5 weeks, 3K penalty, 12Ks, which you get paid for 4 and 8. That shouldn't be too hard to do. This one might be a little tough. It only 1 in design. You need 14 in technology. You know what? I don't know my guy's skills. I didn't look at them. So let's just go do this one here for 5 weeks. We'll get paid 12K. We're going to use 8K to do it. But it'll give us a little bit more money in the coffers. And we should have plenty of time to finish it. And we do. Well done. We'll transfer 12K to your account. We actually did it faster than the 5 weeks. So that's pretty good. Just got word from the client that the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. You usually have new contracts every 6 months or so. Check back sometime. Okay, so now we have 26K in cash. Do we develop a new game? We might as well. What do I want to name the games? How about we do Space War 2? We're going to make our own little... later on, you can do sequels. You can build off the same thing that you were doing. But we're going to just go ahead and make our own new one. We're going to pick our platform. We're going to keep this one here. We're going to use our game engine, though, to do it, which is going to be the difference maker, right? Because now we can go to graphics version 2, but we can't afford it. So we're not going to do that. Never mind. Start development. It's going to put us back in a hole there. 3K. Wow, I've never been so low in money. Engine, gameplay, we don't need stories, quests so much here. Let's put the engine up a little bit higher. Come on, we need some points here, boys. 5-4, not bad, not bad. Dialogue, not so important. Level design, very important. AI. Didn't they say AI was important? I don't remember if they said it was important. We'll put it middle. And we'll leave that there. Dialogue's not so important. It's an action game, so... A military action game at that. So it's like Call of Duty. Do we need dialogue? No, just shoot everybody. Sound obviously was important to this. We're going to bring that up. World design, maybe not so important. Graphics, definitely important. Let's go do it. What's with another 5K? We're 10 grand in the hole. Today, the new game platform TES by Navento has been released. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 50K, but be careful if your account goes below balance below 50K, negative 50K, you will go bankrupt. Yes. Fantastic. We're trying not to go bankrupt. Although the design of this game looks pretty good, bugs are out, and we get extra design points. We're even here at 13-13. Not too shabby. We got new records on both. We're going to level up in a whole bunch of areas here. Dialogue, gameplay, engine, artificial intelligence, world design, and my player levels up to level 2 as well. Release the game. Oh, we need a big one here, guys. Game tutorials. We have new research available, so we can go research game tutorials. We don't have the money for that. We need to make some money first. The reviews for Space War 2 came in. Let's see how we did. It's an 8. Played it for days. Nice. That is huge for us. 7. Good game. Not quite a blockbuster hit. 6 shows potential. And then a 7, nice experience. Okay, so not blockbuster, but a very good game. Good reviews. We'll take it. That's going to be very helpful in getting us back in the black. So, cost us $31,000 to make it. Let's do our game report. We'll see how many sales we get. 5K in the first week. Up to 10K now. We're back in the black. Dialogue seems not to be not at all important for this type of game, which we knew. Platform, genre match, PC action, good. So we know that action is good for PCs. And we're making some decent cash here now. What can we research? Let's check our research tree. So we have new topics and game tutorials. Do we want to get a new topic? I'm kind of like, I don't know. We can do racing next. Maybe we can do racing hacking. What to do? We can do hacking. We'll research hacking. Space Force achieves a company sales record with over 10K units sold. Yes. This is an important milestone in the history of OneSoft games. So we're up to 13,000 units, 14,000, 15,000 units for the 17K in sales. We're up to 80,000 in cash. We'll take it. 87. We might actually break over 100,000, which would be amazing. We have a new research complete of hacking. We can do that now as one of our topics. Time for a new game right away. Let's jump in and do a new game. We're going to do a racing game. What do we want to name it? We're going to call it No Need for Speed. They want to do plan names, so can I. Racing, genre, simulation, platform. Now we have the NES. You have to buy the license, though, for 80 grand, which we really don't have the money for at this point. Do we want to dump a game into the G64? For 20K in development costs? We've been doing so well in the PC. You know what, let's go for it. And we'll use Punity, our game engine. And now we're going to go for the good graphics here. We're going to spend the money. We're going to dump it in there. We're going to see how it goes. We're taking a chance here. We're down to 47K. Engine is probably important. Gameplay is very important. Story quest line, not so important because it's a racing simulation. I mean, Need for Speed didn't have a storyline until I don't know when. Recently. Space War is out off the market. Sold 19,000 units, 133,000 in sales. That is huge. Very huge. Anyway, dialogue. No dialogue. We don't need any dialogue. Level design is probably important. AI is probably important because it's a simulation game. Yeah, let's go a little bit more there. 7.4, 8.5, 8.8, 9.8. Technology, well up there. World design, not so much. Graphics, very important. Sound, I don't think is going to be that big a deal. So we'll leave the sound down. Graphics, always important in a racing game. 11s, 12s, 13s. Finished 13, 13 across the board. There was a lot of bugs here, so we got to wait for the bugs to get worked out. And we get a design point as well, and a technology point. So that'll give us a record for both. New records. And this should give us a decent review for this game, too. New topic, new combo. As long as I like the topic and combo. Racing simulation should be a good one. We leveled up in story quests, even though we didn't really use them here. 2D graphics, got a huge jump there. And sound leveled up. We're going to release the game. We're going to eagerly await the review. We spent a lot of money on this game. We can research mono sound now. I'm trying to think what games are most where the sound is important. Reviews came in for No Need for Speed. We gotta think of a better name than that. That was kind of a hokey name for a racing game. No Need for Speed. Oh my gosh. Great. Love it. We got a 9. We got a 9. God, that's huge. Another 8. Can we get another 9? At least an 8. 8. So we got 9, 8, 8, 8. That's not bad at all. It's like a 8.75 right there. I'll take it. That's going to get us some pretty decent sales. I got to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and generate our game report. That's an 825. Excuse me. I'm sorry. There was 3 8s. Waiting for those sales. 8.5 in the first week. 59K. Over 15K in sales. Over 20K in sales. No Need for Speed Racing Simulation is a great combination. Gameplay seems to be very important for this type of game. Of course it is. And we've made some decent money here. We're going to go to 25K. Recently released TES home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations so far. We knew it would, but we can't afford the license for it. Stinking Nintendo and their business practices. I mean, you know, 80K for the license. That's crazy sauce. Anyway, No Need for Speed is doing fantastic in sales. I must say, we're up to 194K. We can go get the license for the TES now. I think we may want to do that. Let's take a look at research first, though. Do you want to get mono sound or game tutorials or new topic? Hunting CFO cyberpunk aliens? I don't know. We're going to leave that alone for now. We're going to leave it all alone for now. We're not going to do any research. We're going to do another game. And we're going to go for... How about... I got an idea. Again, play on words, right? Kind of before the time. But we're going to do slash Bandicoot. And being that the Bandicoot is an actual rat, we're going to say he's a werewolf. And it's going to be an adventure game, right? Was it an adventure game or was it an action game? Action adventure type of deal, right? We'll call it an action game, an adventure game. Adventure. There we go. Pick platform. We're going to go for the TES. We have to buy the license. You only pay for it once, so it's not a big deal. It does cost $30K to develop a game on it. We are at $208,000 in cash. We spent a significant amount of money here to do this. We're going to build it on our engine, Punity, and we're going to go for the good graphics, $60K development. So $80K to buy the license, $60K to develop the game. So action adventure, engine is important, gameplay, story quests. I don't remember if that was important or not for an adventure game. Some of the stuff you do got to remember, but some of it you got to, like, I don't know, you'll get lucky, you'll show you some. So here we go. We know that adventure werewolf dialogue is apparently important for adventure games, which we probably didn't do the last time. We'll drop down level design a little bit and artificial intelligence a little bit. I don't remember what it said about that. No Need for Speed is a pretty decent hit for us, I got to be honest, though. 34,000 units there. Ranked 46 so far. World design, graphics always sound a little bit more. A little bit more world design, too. We're going to bounce it out a little bit better there. We're up to 10s and 11s and 12s, and we're finished. We got 4 bugs. No Need for Speed is off the market. 35,000 units. 247,000 in sales. Our best game to date. Bugs are out. A little bit more design. So, middle of the road game here. Nothing fantastic. I wonder if we level anything up here. Let's see. Graphics 2D. 2D graphics version 2 did level up to level 2, which is important. We'll take that. And we're looking pretty darn good. Let's see what the review is for slash Bandicoot. If you don't know the play on words for that one, let me know and I'll let you know. We're not going to say what it is. Fall's a bit short. Fun in stages. 5s. A 4. So this is not going to be such a great game. And a 4. Not bad, not good. All games. Okay. Yikes. So we'll generate our game report as we're waiting for that as a 4.5. Our first release on the TES, though, so $76,000 it cost us to make it. We'll cut ourselves some slack for that one, right? It's our first release on the TES. But anyway, folks, I want to say thank you for stopping by and checking this out. Let me know if you want more of it. I'll bring more of this. It's a great game. Like I said, it's a little bit of a a tribute to the guys the developers of the game for releasing this on mobile coming up very soon, which I'm excited to do. I may even actually do the mobile version here. If you guys want to see that, let me know and I'll put it up here. And we'll put it up and we'll take a look and see what it looks like. So slash Bandicoot. World design seems to be very important for this type of game. Platform genre match adventure is bad for the TES. Remember, we do not do adventure on TES. No bueno. Got it. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Leave your likes, leave your comments, leave some support. It's always appreciated. We're almost at 1,000. We'll be there very soon. I'll see you around the channel. And bye-bye now.